Hello, 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 hello. Hello, guys. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, guys. Hello, 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 hello. നമുക്ക് ആദ്യം ഒരു ലീഗ് മാച്ച് കളിച്ചതിന് ശേഷം നമുക്ക് പാക്ക് ഓപ്പണിങ്ങിലേക്ക് പോവാം. Practice to down form. Okay, so. അത്യാവശ്യം കുഴപ്പമില്ലാത്തൊരു സ്കോഡാണ് ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ്.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
Pettu guys. Andore jersey ആണ് guys. Rui Costa, Gatler,
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Lizarazu tries a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in
Offside.
the box to pick out.
Victor Villa.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Forlan. He won't be happy with that one.
ഇവർക്ക് ബാക്ക് കൊടുക്കണം.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Chiesa.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
With Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Oh, there's a probing ball. It's Forlan!
എൻ്റെ മോനെ.
To recover this. That's really well manoeuvred.
Shit.
Now it's Chiesa. Now it's Totti. That's a shade optimistic.
Oh,
he's gifted it to the opposition.
Munji.
It's there! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
ഒട്ടത്തരല്ലേ ഞാൻ കാട്ടിയത്.
Guangdong United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Forlan, and here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can clear their lines. We expected better, and so did he. Forlan. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
ഫോർലാന് തീരെ സെറ്റാണ്. ചില നേരത്തെ ഒടുക്കത്തെ കളിക്കാരം, ചില നേരത്തെ അതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് പാസിങ് ഭയങ്കര ഷോയാണ്.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Forlan.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Forlan. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Forlan knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Hey buddies.
Now it's Eto. And here's Forlan. That's cause for mild irritation. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieri. Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Please report to the staff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here. This time, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
അടിക്കും നമ്മൾ, തിരിച്ചടിക്കും നമ്മൾ. നമ്മൾ തടി വളർത്തും, മിശ വളർത്തും.
Moved on forwards.
Best.
One Tong United. For the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing.
എന്തിനാണ് ഈ ഏറ്റവും ബാക്കിലേക്ക് പോകുന്നത്?
It's a long counter attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
One Tong United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Vieri.
Milan showing urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Vieri. Shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Forlan. And that is a little undercooked. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And that is not finding anyone. Shifted upfield. Kunde.
Very order.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could be danger here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but
will they?
ആർക്കാണ് ഹെഡ് ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കണത്?
Messi.
മെസ്സി 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 മെസ്സി.
That is a brilliant interception. Chance! It goes to show he is
കളിയാണ്
human
guys.
after all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
നമുക്ക് ബാറ്റ് ടൈം മൈക്ലോവനെ ഇറക്കാം.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Has a look and plays it forward. Koundé. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
There
Messi.
will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And he's managed to get rid. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Please be reminded that drinking is
What are your
only
thoughts on
allowed in
today's
the
game then,
areas shown
Jim?
on this map.
It's just
Thank
a
you
bad
very
day
much
at
for
the
your
office, Peter.
cooperation.
They look below par in all areas.
ഉണങ്ങി മൈക്കോണാണ് മൈക്കോണാണ്.
Hi guys, this is Majid from Majid Gond.
ദിസ് ഇസ് ന്യൂഫേസ് കൊപ്പം. ഞങ്ങളുടെ കൂടെയുള്ള ഒരുത്തനാണ്. ന്യൂഫേസ് എന്നാണ് പേര്. ഒരു ശകലം എന്താ പറയുക, ഒരു പിരി അരപ്പിരി ലൂസാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ പാക്ക് ഓപ്പണിലേക്ക് നടക്കാം. കാരണം എന്താ വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ നിലവിൽ റൊണാൾഡീഞ്ഞോനെ എന്തായാലും വേണം. റൊണാൾഡീഞ്ഞോൻ്റെ ഫേവറേറ്റ് പ്ലെയറാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് നേരെ പാക്ക് ഓപ്പണിങ്ങിലേക്ക് നടക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് നേരെ പാക്ക് ഓപ്പണിങ്. ഹലോ ഗൈസ്, അപ്പോൾ മറ്റൊരു പുതിയ വീഡിയോയിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് എന്തായാലും നമ്മുടെ പാക്ക് ഓപ്പണിങ്ങിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. വേറെ ഒന്നിനും വേണ്ടിയില്ല, നമുക്ക് റൊണാൾഡീഞ്ഞോ, എൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും ഫേവറേറ്റ് പ്ലെയറാണ് റൊണാൾഡീഞ്ഞോ. അപ്പോൾ റൊണാൾഡീഞ്ഞോനെ നമുക്ക് എന്തായാലും വേണം. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മൾ ലെഫ്റ്റ് ബാക്കും റൈറ്റ് ബാക്കും സ്ട്രോങ് ആക്കേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. അപ്പം ശരിക്ക് വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത് LMF റോബർട്ടോ കാർലോസും RMF ആയിട്ടാണ് കഫ് വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. പക്ഷേ LMF LBയും RBയും കളിക്കുന്ന പ്ലേയേഴ്സാണ് അവർ. അപ്പോൾ ഭയങ്കര ഒഫെൻസീവായി കളിക്കുന്ന പ്ലെയറാണ് റോബർട്ടോ കാർലോസും. കഫും രണ്ടുപേരും ഡിഫെൻസീവും അത്യാവശ്യം ഉഷാറാണ്. ഹലോ ഗൈസ്, അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ വീഡിയോയിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. നമ്മളിന്ന് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ബ്രസീലിൻ്റെ 2002 വേൾഡ് കപ്പിലെ എപ്പിക് പാക്ക് ഓപ്പണിംഗ് ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ ഏറ്റവും ഫേവറേറ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള എൻ്റെ ഫേവറേറ്റ് ടീമും ബ്രസീലാണ്. എൻ്റെ ഫേവറേറ്റ് പ്ലെയർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് റൊണാൾഡീഞ്ഞോ ആണ്. കാരണം നമ്മളൊക്കെ കുട്ടിക്കാലത്ത് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ യൂട്യൂബിൽ തിരഞ്ഞ സ്കിൽസും കാര്യങ്ങളുള്ള പ്ലെയർ. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ന് ആളുടെ പാക്ക് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അത് മാത്രമല്ല നമ്മുടെ LBയും RBയും നമ്മുടെ ലെഫ്റ്റ് ബാക്കും റൈറ്റ് ബാക്കും കുറച്ച് വീക്കാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം, നമ്മുടെ റോബോട്ടോ കാർലോസ് കുറച്ച് ഒഫെൻസീവായിട്ടുള്ള പ്ലെയറാണ്. നല്ല ഡിഫെൻസും തരുന്നുണ്ട്, നല്ല ക്രോസും കാര്യങ്ങളും പിൻ പോയിൻ്റ് ക്രോസിങ്ങും കാര്യങ്ങളും ഒക്കെ ഉള്ളതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവർ 3 പേരും എൻ്റെ ടാർഗറ്റാണ്. സത്യം പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പാക്ക് വൈപ്പ് ഔട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ തന്നെയാണ് നമ്മുടെ ലക്ഷ്യം. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് നമ്മളെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഓപ്പണിങ്ങിലേക്ക് പോകാം. ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് കാർഡൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ടച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കയറി നോക്കാം. തരുമോ, കൊനാമി ചതിക്കുമോ എന്നറിയില്ല. സ്റ്റോപ്പണിങ് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. എൻ്റെ മോനെ എപ്പിക്ക്. ആരാണ് ഇതുള്ളത് മാത്രം നമുക്ക് അറിയില്ല. വെയിറ്റിംഗ്. കഫുമാണ് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. നമുക്ക് കഫുവിനെ കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് കഫൂന് എന്തായാലും കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് കാർഡ്സ് നമുക്ക് റിലീസ് ചെയ്യാം. ഫസ്റ്റ് ട്രയൽ തന്നെ കഫൂനെ തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഫസ്റ്റ് ട്രയൽ. അവിടെ സെക്കൻഡ് ട്രയലിലേക്ക് പോകാം. റൊണാൾഡീഞ്ഞോ ഒന്ന് തൊട്ട് നോക്കാം. റൊണാൾഡീഞ്ഞോ തൊടുമ്പോൾ തൊട്ടപ്പുറത്തുള്ള പ്ലെയറിനെ നമുക്ക് തരുന്നത്. വേണ്ടത് റൊണാൾഡീഞ്ഞോയാണ്. രണ്ടാമത്തെ ബാക്ക് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഒന്നുമില്ല. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എപ്പോഴെപ്പോഴും ഞാൻ തരുന്നില്ലല്ലോ. നോർമൽ ഹൈലൈറ്റ് കാർഡാണ് തന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. നമ്മളെന്തായാലും ഈ പാക്ക് വൈപ്പ് ഔട്ട് ചെയ്യും. കാരണം നമ്മൾ അതിനനുസരിച്ചുള്ള കോയിൻസ് എന്തായാലും വാങ്ങി വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. എന്തായാലും നമുക്കിതിന് 3 പ്ലേയേഴ്സിന് വേണമെന്നുള്ള ഒരൊറ്റ കാരണം കൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത ഓപ്പണിങ്
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. The action has already started. That's a good foot in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldinho.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Forlan. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes in for the header! And he's following up! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a go! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on.
It's Vieri! That was mighty close. Ronaldinho takes a look up. That's an excellent interception. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
He might be in here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot could be on. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, It is
And
1-0.
we'd like to inform you now that the latest
It's a
travel
dressing room
information
that
is currently
needs
being displayed
rousing at
on the
half-time
screen.
because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. And he's taking no chances there. Alcantara. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And he's certainly onside here. Van Dijk. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level
Attendance
this.
for this match was 81,007.
It's Ronaldinho.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cleared without complication. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Forlan. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Rui Costa. Ronaldinho. Just about up to 75 minutes. Barcola.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe might just make this. And it's Forlan. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Eto'o. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pedri. Rui Costa.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just...
He gets big, and it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps... Oh, he's been caught napping! Great hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just... Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Can he put it away? Goal! And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Forlan makes the interception. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Corner number 2 then. Forlan goes short. Real shot at goal! It's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Beckenbauer, and the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Now it's Ribery. Cannavaro. Cafu. 5 minutes till the break. He's played him through. Oh, what a puck! It's Vieri! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vieri is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Ribery.
There will be 3 minutes
Mbappe.
added time.
He can run onto that. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. And it's Forlan. And the half-time whistle goes. Milan playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
With the father of a
What
boy
a good
in
half.
blue
They've gone
hat
blow for
hardly
blow,
make his
and
way
it's
to the
2-2.
information centre.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Ronaldinho, given the lift of his goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rui Costa. Eto'o! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But
It's Fulham! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The attendance for this match was
Lenormand spots it and
72,306.
intercepts. Eto'o. There's the hit! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Foden.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. Lenormand. Now that's well seen too. Interesting ball. Spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got decent hits! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Not the most accurate pass. That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's really well cleared. Rui Costa. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Mbappe.
There will be
And
3
he was
minutes
alert
added
to it.
time.
And he's heaved it away. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they need. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Terrific header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Neymar! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Kante. Neymar looking to run onto it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Quarter of an hour played.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Roberto Carlos. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Milan with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pass is just off target. Well seen, saw that coming. Had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Adams is there to clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. De Bruyne. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
It's Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Ronaldinho. And no, that was never going to make it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, nicely intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Forlan. Vieri. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Eto'o. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Rui Costa. Rui Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway. Milan. Vieri! Ronaldinho! It's a goal! AC Milan are all square. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Beckenbauer.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
It's Forlan! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Roberto Carlos.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, then, there's the hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Suarez really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Roberto Carlos. Alcantara. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's heads it! He's scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That is Conte. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question.
He's got tall! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar!
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Goal scorer for Barcelona.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution in progress.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And here's Vieri. Cafu. That has been cut short. Threads one in.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike.
Climbs up big! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that's it! What a game! A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of
Hello, everybody,
action and
and
plenty of...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's forced to go back.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an...
Ronaldinho! Pulls it back. Deftly away. Has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. Roberto Carlos. Eto'o. There's no flag. Oh, good. It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He could be in here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Danger averted for now. Roberto Carlos. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He can get that clear. And it's Ronaldinho. Forlan. Speculative strike. And he has kept it out somehow.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary. Schneider. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Griezmann. And they're on him in a flash.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's neat. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, super ball. And he's managed to get rid. But they've got it again. And it's Rui Costa. And here's Vieri.
Vieri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Climbs up big! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
There will be
Yeah, they're
1
looking for
minute
some
added time.
imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the manager...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. David Villa! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Costa Curta. Chouameni. David Villa. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position
The
to
attendance
do
for
that
this
collectively.
match was 81,007.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Rui Costa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to dink it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. And we have our very first corner. Heads it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Beckenbauer. Forlan. And here's Vieri. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bayer punts it upfield. A searching ball that into space. And he's there to clear it. Forlan. Rui Costa. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Jorginho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gets into some space. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So what can they come up with here? And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what a mistake! That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vieri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's it. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by...